In this video, we're going to be going over some of the best ways that you can make money as a teenager. Now, I don't know how old some of you guys think I look, but I was a teen not too long ago, and now I'm making well over 6 figs a year, and I've definitely learned a lot of things and things that I wish I did as a teenager in the past. So if you somehow stumbled upon this video, hopefully this is going to be like your lucky break in life or whatever it is, and I'm going to be teaching you some things that can make you a ton of money growing up as a kid. Now, before we get started with this video, I just need to mention a few things. One, I'm not selling you guys anything. This video is purely for education on YouTube, so it can help you guys out. Number two, I've worked different jobs. I've always grown up working and I've tried different things, but this isn't going to be a video about like doing dishes at a Red Lobster or something, or taking a million surveys online and getting like 2 cents back. These are going to be viable things in order to help you guys secure a more financially fit future. So if you guys are interested in things like this and you're ready for this content, I would bring out a notebook, and I would also recommend you guys to drop a like down below on this video because, you know, that helps out the YouTube algorithm. So if you guys like the content, don't forget to subscribe and check out some of my older videos, but let's just get straight into it. So the easiest way to make money today, I would honestly say, is getting a part-time job. Now, I'm someone who hates working jobs. I used to work a ton of different part-time jobs growing up, and I know it sounds a little contradicting just because I'm my own business owner right now and I would never do a job ever again. But when you're starting out as a teenager, you really need to consider all of your options, and you do need to get into the dirt, and you have to realize why people may not like jobs. I don't think I would have ever became an entrepreneur if I didn't actually work those jobs, and I realized how miserable it was working for other people. So while you have school, while you have all your other activities and your own social life, I would consider you to pick up a job, maybe something that your other friends are doing as well. In my area growing up, people used to always work at the Panera Bread, or they used to work at this golfing area where they drove around golf carts with your buddies and you get tipped and you just bring people food. You got to start with something like this, and it would help a lot if you found a job that you could also do with your friend, so you guys can keep yourself accountable and you guys can watch each other's backs. But if you're trying to make money as a teen, honestly, I could tell you to do a side hustle, start your own business, do all these things. But the easiest thing, in my opinion right now, is to find a job that you can work doing, add to your resume, and do it with someone that you know. Now, I do know that during the time of this recording, we're going through kind of the end or the beginning of a zombie apocalypse, global pandemic. I don't even know what's going on. So I do understand that going out and finding a safe job may be difficult, but there are many positions that allow you to do work without having to actually be in contact with people or put yourself at risk. However, do your own diligence, meaning do your research, make sure that you're getting properly paid and you're not, violating some type of child labor laws and they're making you do some type of work that is just awful, okay? Find a job that's good for you. I recommend reaching out to resources in your area. For me to find my first jobs as a teen, I actually got my hookup from my guidance counselor at school. If that doesn't work, ask your parents. I know for me, I have first generation parents, so that didn't really go anywhere other than like scrubbing the floor at my church or something. So I just recommend you guys to reach out. Word of mouth is always the most powerful thing, and you can find yourself getting good jobs from the people you know and just see if they're making money, if they're finding it fulfilling. But there are many other things that you can do in this life that are always just looking for people to start. You may find that this part-time job is something that allows you to find whatever you want to do. Once you start working a part-time job, maybe you save up $1,000. You could then work on your credit. You could finance a car at your age. You could do a lot when you have just a little bit of money, know how to invest, and know how to leverage something called credit. That's much later stuff down in the road. If you're looking to find money, how to make money, things like that, focus on getting a job. But I do want to share some things that don't require you to go out and get a job, because I know that's a process. I know some people may be like, 14, 13. I feel like that's still considered a teenager. So let's talk about things that you can still do in order to make that money. But before we do that, I wanted to talk to you guys very briefly about today's sponsor. Making money as a teen is great and all, but there's no point in making money if you're not going to invest it and let that money work for yourself. This is where Wealthfront comes in. With Wealthfront, good investing doesn't have to feel like a roller coaster. You don't have to worry about losing all that hard-earned money you make growing up, and that is why using a service like Wealthfront is so important. Account setup is easy and it's affordable, and you just need a few minutes and $500 to open an investment account, and then they take care of the rest. From general savings to even retirement, the best time to start is to start early, and that is where Wealthfront comes in. Once you open your account, they will manage it all for you and they will help your money grow. Don't forget to check out Wealthfront, link down below in the description, and thank you to Wealthfront for sponsoring this video. And on to the next point. The next thing I recommend you to do is to just work for yourself. Growing up, on the days that I did not want to work for people or I couldn't find a part-time job, I actually went around my neighborhood snowing shovels. What? So for me, in my neighborhood, I live in Maryland, there are some rich neighborhoods that I could hit. And even though my neighborhood itself wasn't like the most baller, there were people, specifically old people, and I'm not saying you should prey on elderly people at all, but you got to think about it. Old people can't shovel their own driveway, and some of them just don't have the necessary equipment or the network to contact someone to do their driveway. They need to get their prescription medication. They may need to get their groceries. We actually went around finding a ton of elderly people's homes and shoveling their driveways for free. What was interesting and funny at that time was they would pay us in checks, like physical checks, or like write like a cashier's note or something. It was very interesting because during that time, you know, cash was big. I don't think Venmo or Cash App was a thing at all. But because we have the internet and most people have these things, you could find yourself still getting paid in a variety of ways. But wherever you live, if there's a lot of snow, if it's during the Christmas time, go out, grab a shovel, hit up a few of your friends and shovel driveways. You'd be surprised at how much money people are willing to pay. I got paid anywhere from $50 to $200 per driveway, and it would take me about an hour, sometimes maybe two, depending on how much snow there was and how long the driveway was. So for me, I was able to make a good amount of money at the end of the day with my friends. So if you're looking to do that, I would say find some work you can do in your neighborhood. Now, you may live in California or Texas where you may not see snow every year. What you could do next is to get a lawn mowing machine and cut people's grass. This is such an easy way for you to start making money just by doing yard work. You can go around, if you're trying to find this type of work, put on your headphones, okay? Go out, ask your neighbors and see if there's any type of thing that you can do for them. And chances are sometimes they may even have all the equipment and they've just been waiting for someone like you to show up. So go around, see if people need help, put up flyers and see if you can mow the lawn. You can make a good amount of money from this. I'm talking $300-$400 a day, depending on how much work you do and depending on where you live as well. So if you live in like a very sketchy neighborhood too, these may not be an option for you. But if you are living in like a regular, well-supervised location, carry some pepper spray on you, do the yard work, collect the dough, and you are on your way of making money as a teen. Other things involving working for yourself include babysitting or dog sitting. This was very popular in my high school. We actually had a lot of kids that I knew that would dog sit, and the families were generally pretty chill. So you could reach out and chill with your friends or play video games and literally just walk the dog or feed the dog. And it's just easy ways to make money. It definitely beats like doing other labor work that may be intensive for your body. So I would say look into those sources as well. There are always going to be people trying to find jobs like this and trying to fulfill that need. Now, the next thing I wanted to discuss was making money online. Now, this is something I currently do full time. This is how I've been able to make hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I'm only 23 years old right now. So a lot of this is not impossible to do. Growing up in high school, I never thought I could do any of this. I thought I would have to get a formal education and then apply for a job and go through that whole process. But somewhere in between high school and going to college, I realized that, hey, maybe I could start making money for myself by doing these things online. There are a ton of other business models that you can start that often don't require any money up front. Now, the best business models are going to be the ones that you do have to invest a little bit of money into, whether it's a blog, which means you write on a website and people come to your website and you can promote a product. You can do a Amazon associate program. You can be an affiliate. These are all things that you can consider in making additional sources of income. It's a little bit more advanced for your general audience, but guys, if you figure out how to make money online, that is where the gold is. The online presence is continuing to grow, and if you're in a position where you know how to use things like social media, you're good at Instagram, you can take photos, you can take videos, hey, you may have a TikTok following, whatever it is, if you know how to monetize that, meaning you know how to make money, you're going to be in a good situation. To make money online, yes, you can do things like filling out surveys or like doing things. When trying to make money online, I recommend just doing one thing, okay? This is the one thing that you need to know right here. This is the industry secret. Find something that you like doing or find something that you're good at. Now, growing up as a kid, I thought I was not good at anything But later on down the road, I realized, hey, maybe I'm decent at a couple things. I used to play the clarinet growing up. If you guys want, you can put a skill like that on Fiverr. I used to go on Photoshop, mess around. I used to like to edit videos. Like, these are all things that if you have a small passion in, go on YouTube, watch some tutorials on how to better yourself, and go on a website called Upwork or Fiverr and sell your skills. So you can list yourself on there. You can put yourself in a position where people can sign up, pay you $5 or $10, and they can get a service of like maybe a thumbnail for a YouTube video or maybe a graphic. Really, when it comes to the internet, there are just endless amounts of ways to make money. But if you know exactly what you're good at or what you want to do, all you have to do is find a tutorial on that in order to improve and then continuing that. So let me just give you some examples of the people in my own life. I have one friend that I grew up with playing Call of Duty. He's played games his whole life, and you would think, oh, there's no way to monetize that. He started his YouTube channel. He has over 2 million subscribers. Some of you guys may know him too. Korean Savage, one of my boys. He grew up playing video games. We were working the same part-time job, and I told him, yo, consider, like, YouTube is something you can do. You're already good. You're already making some videos. Like, consider doing this full time. We were both working a part-time job with kids who had disabilities, and somehow we both are now full-time YouTubers. He's doing incredibly well for himself right now at his age as well. He has his own home. He has his cars. He got everything. So this is someone who is good at playing video games and found a way to monetize that. That could also be you. That's just one example right there. I know a ton of other people finding different ways. I have a family member in my life who's selling things on Etsy, and it's like a whole niche that I had no idea even existed. If you are able to use these platforms, eBay, StockX, go reselling things, there are so many ways for you to make money as a teen right now. All you have to do is just have the passion, make the time, and just do a little bit of research. The best part about being young is that you don't have to worry about any type of expenses or bills. If you fail, that's good, okay? You just get up, you move forward, and you do the same thing again, or you find another passion to work on. But most of you guys watching this video probably have a roof over your head provided to you by someone close to you in your life, or you just don't have to worry about paying the cell phone bill or paying your utilities. You can make those mistakes right now. Make the money you can right now, invest it, or put it into a business or a side hustle and start making money for yourself. I know making money can seem intimidating, but as you get older, you have to realize this is really just the way the world works. And if you have no idea where to start, I would just focus on this question: how can I provide value to people? You can provide value to the grandma down the street. You can provide value to someone who owns a business and you can help them with editing or things. Or you could just resell things and provide value by getting items for people and making that commission. So, you know, if a new pair of Yeezys come out or Off-Whites, you're able to secure that, buy it, resell it, you make your own profit there. Making money as a kid or a teenager is one of the most important things you can do in order to set yourself up right for the future. And having no money as a kid definitely sucks, because I know how much I used to eat out, get boba, and all the things. So I want all of you guys to take one learning lesson away from this, and this is: you don't have to pay anyone to learn this stuff. Everything that you want to do can start at your own pace, meaning all you have to do is have an internet connection. You are already watching videos on YouTube. Search these things up. You'll be good to go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram if you guys have not yet already. Don't forget to hit that like button if you guys came all the way to the end and you did enjoy this video. And like always, I have links down below in the description. They're not selling you anything. They're things that you can sign up for, but make sure that you are of the right age. Like, don't be signing up for Robinhood if you're like 13 years old and you don't have any money and you literally aren't allowed to sign up for those things under your parents' supervision. Make sure you guys find the right links. But I do have free money stuff down below that you can all apply for. Now, thank you all so much again for watching this video. Good luck with everything. And until next time, peace out.